Hello, everyone. My name is Marina Ivkina. I am the teacher, the certified teacher of Russian language, Russian as a foreign language. And I teach already more than 10 years. I have the project Russian Language Club. You can find it on different social media, Instagram, Telegram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. And today I want you to show my course from 0 to A1. I will not only show you the course, but I will explain how to use how you will use this course. And also we will look inside of the first lesson. Let's start. Just in the beginning, I will also say that the same video exists in all the lessons. So what we see, this is the course from 0 to A1. It is on special platform, interactive platform. Each student who will take part in this course will have his own account and he will see the progress from start till the end of the course. Each lesson I will check after it is done. So how many lessons in the course? You see, there are a lot of lessons from 0 to A1. 35 lessons. And let's look to the first lesson. This is Russian alphabet. Now we will look inside the lesson from my teacher's account. You see a little bit different theorem, but mostly it is the same. The only thing that I can change something, add, and so on. Everyone who take part in this course, even if you had finished it, you always will have the access to this course. So all the new material that I will add, you will also receive. So Russian alphabet. The first lesson, it consists of the three sections: Russian alphabet, the main information, the bonus material, this is listening, reading, and video explanation. Here will be some videos like this, where I explain how to work with this lesson, and also some YouTube videos about special grammar material or something else. So here, Russian alphabet, we have the video about the alphabet, and we have the video how to write Russian letters. Okay, and also this video will appear here in this section. Let's start from the first section, Russian alphabet. It starts with the picture. In this picture, you can download and print as you want. And the first exercise, all the 33 letters of Russian alphabet, pay attention that the letters are colored in different colors. So we have the blue color. This is for consonants: B, V, G, D, Ž, Z, Y, K, K, L, M, N, P, R, S, T. I try to pronounce the sound, not the name of the letter, but sometimes I did it like the name of the letter. Sorry. P, R, S, T, F, H, C, Ch, Sh, Sh. That are all the consonants. And we have the red colored letters. They are vowels. Vowels are very important for Russian phonetics. A, E, Yo, I, O, U, Y, E, U, Ya. And also you can see that two letters, hard sign and soft sign, they are not colored in red or blue because they don't have their special sound. These are only signs that help you to understand how to correctly pronounce the words. how correctly to read, how what pronunciation should be. And just after, here you have some examples how you can pronounce each letter, how it will sound in Russian. The English variant, like R in far, так, like B in but, bank, and so on. For the course from 0 to A1, you will also find that there will be the special accent symbol sign that shows where you will make the vowel longer than others vowels. That's very important for Russian language, because sometimes this accent sign can be in the beginning, in the end of the word, or even in the middle. That's very important. If you will put the accent not in correct position, that can be different word. So be careful. That's why in the course from 0 to A1, the accent sign will always be for each exercise, in each exercise for each word. And one more important thing, the letter yo. You see the examples: ёлка, моё, лёд. Here we don't have this accent sign because the letter yo is always stressed. That's why we don't even have to put this sign, accent sign. Okay, let's continue. Let's look for the first exercise. Phonetic rule. This lesson is about Russian alphabet. You will learn not only what letters we have in Russian language, but also how to pronounce, what letter you will pronounce and how you will do it. So the first is letter O. This is vowel, and sometimes if it is stressed, this accent symbol, the stress symbol is on the letter O, it will be pronounced like O. If O without stress symbol, stress sign, accent sign, it will be pronounced like A. That's very important. Also, be careful, be attentive when you learn new word. Learn it with the stress sign, so you will remember where you will make the stress, where you will make this long pronunciation of the vowel, because it will exist mostly all the times. And you will remember when you stress O, you will write O. When you not stress O, you will pronounce A, but maybe you will write O. Sometimes here you can have difficulties. That's only for the beginning. Believe me. Okay, if the letter O is stressed, you pronounce it like O. If the letter O is unstressed, you pronounce it short R. That's important. For phonetic rules, you will have this explanation, and for the course from 0 to A1, the explanation will be in English. By the important moment, if you don't know some words, here at this platform, you can mark each word, and it will have the translation. I don't know why it doesn't show me translation here. Sorry, but you will see the translation of each word. No, I don't see it here, unfortunately, because maybe I am not a student. That's why the account is not for students. That's why I can't find this vocabulary, but it exists on the platform, and you can make your own vocabulary and do some practice exercises. I've showed it in the video. I will mark it here. Okay, and then I will ask you to read these words. Pay attention on the correct pronunciation of each letter. mama, papa, нота, because O is stressed, we pronounce O. Пока, the O not stressed, that's why it's пока. Вода, again O not stressed. Нос, спасибо, это, команда, голос, когда, слово. And just after this exercise, you can also listen. The listening, you can do it. Here you have settings, you can change, the settings, you can change the speed. It can be slower. And the next exercise, how to pronounce consonants. We have resonant and voiceless consonants. That's important. There are only 5 pairs of such consonants: b, p, v, f, g, k, d, t, z, s. Why it is important? Because if the resonant consonant, the first b, v, g, d, z, is the last in the word or stands before voiceless consonant, you should pronounce the voiceless one in the pair. So instead of b, you will pronounce p. Instead of v, you will pronounce f. Instead of g, it will be k, d, t, z, s. Let's read the examples. Also, you can listen them on the platform. Клуб, завод. You see, I write клуб, but pronounce клуб because it's the end of the word. Завод, I write d, but pronounce t. In fast speech, when you, for the beginning, yes, you just start learning Russian, that sounds difficult. So many rules, how can I memorize it? Don't worry, it's only for the beginning, because when you when you speak in Russian language, that's easy. You can't say клуб открылся. That's the club is opening. Клуб, because it's the end of the word, and our phonetics made this way that the finish of the end of the word we swallow. The same way is happening in Russian language, but we are not swallowing. We are changing the consonant, the sound, the consonant sound. Клуб, завод, водка. Here, the k, they are standing in the middle, but they are together, resonant, voiceless, and the first resonant will become the voiceless. Водка. Зуб, клад, плод, сад, алмаз, способ, лодка, автобус, доклад. This way. Okay, more about consonants. We have consonants that are important. We have 2 variants of the consonants. Also, we have the hard consonants and soft consonants that will be later in this lesson. And we have the consonants that are always hard. Doesn't matter what vowel will go after this consonant or with this consonant, it always will be hard. For example, zh or sh. And here, жа, жо, жу, же, you can put that je, we write ye, but we will pronounce it like hard variant, je. Zhi, you write e, but pronounce it the hard variant, zhi. This way, you can do the same as I do. You can do yourself. You can put the variants to the correct position. Sha, sha, sho, shu, she, shi. And examples in the words. Жаба, жор, жук, жена, жир, пожар, ножом, сижу, нужен, джин. And with sh. Шанс, шорт, шуба, шест, шина, ваша, мешок, дышу, порше, туши. Или парше. Да, порше, парше. This is the foreign word and have 2 variants of pronunciation. The Russian parche or the foreign Porsche, this way. So, important thing here, when you just start learn Russian language, I put some words to show you how the phonetic rule is working. So you don't have to learn each word. Later, in later lessons, you will have the words that you will need to remember, to learn, but here are just the examples to show you the correct pronunciation. So don't learn all these words. You even don't need them. For example, gin. Do you believe that we have gin? Only if you drink gin tonic this way. So some of the words you will find in the next lesson. Some of the words you don't need at all. Okay, after such practice where you have to read yourself, you always have the listening task. So you can do it yourself, then you can listen and again read yourself. The next, consonants sh and sh. If we will come back to the alphabet, you see ch and sh, they are just in the end of our alphabetic order. So ch and sh, these consonants are always soft. And again, doesn't matter what vowel will go after or with this consonant, these consonants will be always soft. Cha, cho, chu, chi, ща, щё, щу, щи. Врач, почта, ручка, очки, часы. Чай, чашка, дача, чок, чудо, чучело, чилить. Чаща, пища, трущоба, щука, щуп, ящик, щи. This way. And again listening. The next, consonant R. For some foreigners, this consonant is really difficult to pronounce for pronunciation. R. Imagine like I always ask my students to imagine that you are like a tiger and you want others to be afraid of you. R, ra, ro, ru, re. Tra, tro, tru, tri. Dra, dro, dru, dri. Yeah. This is the phonetic exercise. Just try to read this letter, these sounds first with vowels, and then we add the consonants. Tra, dra, and so on. And examples where we have the letter R in different positions. Рубль, сыр, бар, друг, брат. Now I pronounce R very correctly. For the beginning, when you just start learning Russian, that's very important. Pronounce this R correctly. Later, when you will pronounce Russian words more and more, this R will become not so big, not so bright. Рубль, yeah, but Russians would just say рубль. Паспорт, фрукты, рыба, фирма, робот, трудно, правда. Russians will say паспорт, фрукты, рыба, фирма, робот, трудно, правда. We have this R. It's not so long, not so bright, but we still have it. Словарь, артист, вопрос, лимон, икра. Here we have all the words, most of the words with R. The only word limon, it's not with R, but this word must be here. So you will see that R, in some languages, there are no differences between R and L. So be careful here in this exercise. Подруга, программа, робот. Работа. Yeah. The next phonetic rule, if ye it is stressed, it will be pronounced like ye. If ye without stress, it will be pronounced like и. Дело, дела. Дети, семья. Нет, кофе. деньги, телевизор. Преподаватель, only one. So you see, дело, I pronounce correctly, дело, but дела. Yes, this E is also not long, it's very short. You can also listen. And the next, I think, the last vowels that are very important for Russian language, 4 vowels, я, ё, е, ё. Why are they important? Because they consist of 2 sounds. And you need to understand where, you need to know where this vowel will stand. If it stands in the beginning of the word, if it stands after some vowel, or if it stands after if they stand after soft sign or hard sign, they will have these 2 sounds. Я это я, ё это ё, е это е, ю это ю. But we pronounce, of course, it very fast. So here, examples when it's in the beginning, in the positions that I said before. Яма, яма, елка, елка, еда, еда, юг, юг. Quickly, яма, елка, еда, юг. Семья, объем, съезд, вьюга. And here you can see that this short soft sign and hard sign, they have these special functions that work with these 4 vowels. Okay, listening exercise, and these 4 vowels when they stand just after the consonant, and the consonant will become soft. It will be pronounced not hard way. For example, 5, you pronounce P, not P. If we will come back, we had there in the alphabet, we had this P in the alphabet, always the hard end, or for example, if we have the consonants that are always hard or always soft, will be there. So here, the letter P, park, this was the hard end. And here, with the letter Я, 5 different. Пес, лес, сюр, ребята, береза, саке, салют. You see the consonant that is before these vowels, these 4 vowels, it will become soft. It will be pronounced softer than it was in the alphabet. Okay, and the last exercise, here you have a lot of words, these words just for your training. So you read it, and I will ask you to record yourself. You not only read, you record yourself, and then after reading you can check correctly I pronounce or not. Or you here you will put your record here, and I will also list. If you will have some mistakes, I will write you and ask to redo this exercise. If it's difficult for you to read and pronounce from the first time, you can go to the bonus listening, and the exercise 1 and 3, 1.3, this is the listening part of this exercise, of these words, that a lot of words, many words that you need to read yourself. That the listening of this exercise will be in the bonus material, in the bonus section, listening and reading. So this is 1.3. And one more exercise, 1.1 and 1.2. So 1.1, here you will listen to the text. That will be the small sentences. You will listen, you need to say true or false, and you true or false, that will be in 1.2. So you can listen first and then can read. I will not ask you to read it and pronounce, but better if you just start learning Russian, better to pronounce everything that you do all the exercises that you do in Russian. Макароны – это диета. Верно, неверно. Again, this is the teacher's account, so I see what's the correct answer, but you will not see it, so you will choose. Верно or неверно? Let's choose. For example, макароны – это диета, you think that it is true. You choose верно. Oops, that is mistake. And it will be colored red. The correct answer неверно. Let's try the next. Виза – это штамп. Let's choose true, верно, and it will be colored in green if you do correctly. So that's the first lesson in the course from 0 to A1, Russian alphabet. For each lesson, I'm making the same videos. It will be in the section video explanation. So if you take part in this course, you will have also to the materials that's already here, you will have my video explanation, how to do each exercises. And also I will explain you the grammar material. It will be in the video that's on the YouTube, the beautiful video, and the video where I explain how to work with this platform. That's always in this course from 0 to A1. Again, 35 lessons. Today we did only the first lesson. That's it. If you have any questions, write me in the comments. You can also write me in the chat on the platform of the course from 0 to A1, and together we will learn Russian language. That's all. Пока-пока. До скорой встречи.